Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Everything is awesome when we're living our dream. Everything is better when we stick together. Side by side, you and I gonna win forever. Let's party.
Hello, young and old chaps. I'm Ron.
What's up? I'm Morgan, bringing you the best news.
Now, to start us off will be Nicholas with the games of the month.
The game I'm going to show you about is Watch Dogs. For PlayStation 3. The things I like: explosions, playing poker, drinking pop and eating chips, using the cell phone for hacking. Things I don't like: losing. Overall, it's a pretty cool game.
Thank you for the update, Nicholas.
On to Dwayne with sports and to follow Melvin with more sports. Why they didn't work together is beyond me. Hi, this is Dwayne and I'll be talking about the Golden State Warriors. They set a record with 50 wins and I feel they're going to win the championship this year because their record and their best player is Stephen Curry. He pushes his teammates, he is non-stop, so that's why I feel that they're going to win the championship this year.
Yo, what's up? This here's MJS here to talk about the sports. Well, it's official. At WrestleMania 32, Shane McMahon will challenge The Undertaker's legendary 22-1 streak for a spot in the Authority in a Hell in a Cell match. I can't wait to see The Undertaker in action once again on the grand stage of WrestleMania. But on the other hand, it would be just as awesome to see Shane O'Mac in the ring again. Whether he'll be competing or running the show, I think he'd bring back wrestling to what it was. Funny, exciting, and lots of good in-ring action. However, even though Undertaker's getting older, he is still one of the most dangerous in-ring competitors to date. On the other hand, though, Shane McMahon was one of the worst competitors throughout his career. I would love to see Undertaker challenge the WWE World Heavyweight Champion Triple H if he put Shane O'Mac to rest in peace at WrestleMania 32. Now that would be the bomb to see. Peace out.
Thanks for the report, Melvin and Dewey.
To bring some pizzazz to our newscast, here's Harley and Shania with some entertainment.
Welcome to the entertainment. I'm Harley.
And I'm Shania. We are here to talk about the Oscars award.
Leonardo DiCaprio has made a lot of movies since 1991, and it's about time he wins the Oscar in 2016. That's a pretty long time. The actor has been a nominee, never a winner since his 1994 nomination for What's Eating Gilbert Grape.
He has been waiting many years to win the Oscar. He sounded satisfied when he's telling this speech. He's been holding for 22 years. Leonardo won the Oscar for being the best actor in the event.
Yeah.
Thank you, Shania and Harley, for your report. Oh, this just in. We have breaking news in the entertainment.
I can't believe you forgot about Caroline and her story.
Sorry!
Here's Caroline to report.
Hey, I'm Caroline Joseph Michelle. I like to talk about Shakira. Shakira has a beautiful, amazing voice, and I love how she sings. Actually, my favorite song is from her, Get It Started, featuring Pitbull. She has two beautiful kids, Melon and Sasha Peak. Her husband, Garrett Peak, aka Mr. Mo. Shakira was born in February 2nd, 1977. She's 39 years old, but she looks young. Wonder what her height and weight is. Can you guess? 5'2" and 117 pounds. She's a really good dancer and an awesome voice. And even my teacher, Mr. Moe, says she's a good belly dancer. Bye.
Thank you, Caroline. Here's Kevin and Alan with some scientific stuff.
Hello there.
Hello there. This is Science and Tech with Alan and Kevin. We're going to talk about 10 things you didn't know about Apple.
Number 1. Apple's iPad's Retina display is actually manufactured by Samsung.
2. Apple sold 340 iPhones per day in 2012.
3. Apple's co-founder sold all his shares for $800. Today they would have been worth US $35 billion.
4. Everything you say to Siri is sent to Apple, analyzed, and stored.
5. Apple's iPhone has higher sales than everything Microsoft has to offer.
6. Apple's headquarters employees earn an average of $125,000 a year.
7. If you would have bought an iPhone in 1991 part by part, it would have cost you US $3.56 million.
8. Samsung makes about 30% of the A8 chips that go into Apple's iPhone 6.
9. Apple is worth more than the entire Russian stock market.
10. Apple has already produced a gaming console called the Apple Pippin, a CD-based console selling for $600, which came out in 1995 and failed miserably. That's it.
Wow, I didn't know that. Thanks, guys.
Let's turn it over to Jeremy with some local news.
Hello there. This is Jonesy Charlie here with some local news for you. The village of Grand Isle recently started to put together ideas for a biomass furnace project. One of these running it will power the fire hall and the new school. Grand Isle had a vision to install a bioenergy heating system, also with the goal to reduce carbon gases while reducing costs to the town. The system will be located right next to the fire hall over there. This bio burner is using wood chips for furnace. I think it's a pretty smart idea because we're in the middle of logging territory. So I do support this type of energy. Natural gases would be cheaper but would have a greater effect on the environment. As wood chips would still have an effect but is more expensive. Now there's some local news from this local dude. Now peace, have a good day there.
Wow, I hope the village goes through with this project.
With some international news, here's Riley.
Hey, what's up? This is Rhino with the International News. Friday, March 11th, 2016, police were patrolling Vancouver's downtown east side around 1:30 a.m. when they saw a fight break out on the corner of Columbia and East Hastings Street. Officers switched on the cruiser's lights and siren, and the alleged aggressor ran off. Police parked on the 100th block of East Hastings and pursued the man on foot, arresting him shortly after. But when they returned just moments later, officers say a woman stole their car. Officers tracked the cruiser to East Hastings Street and Willingston Avenue, Burnaby, using GPS, and discovered the car had been crashed into a dollar store. The woman who allegedly stole the car was uninjured, and the police arrested her shortly after. She is facing charges of theft over $5,000 and possession of stolen property. Now, I would just like to say, how does a person steal a cop car when it should be locked? I should hope that the cop is under investigation as well. But even if she does go to jail, she has some pretty good bragging rights. I mean, I would steal a police car for bragging rights. I mean, come on. Who wouldn't? That would be a wicked experience. That's all I got for this month. I'll see you guys next month with something new.
Thanks, Riley, for your report.
Oh, no problem at all. Now here's Sissa with her rant on sportsmanship.
I give you all my love, and your perfection, even in your mistakes. Give affection, even when your heart aches. When I'm away, you're who I'm thinking of, because you are my home, home, home. Wherever I may roam, you are the place where I can rest my weary bones. You are my home.
thing that bugs me the most is there's not enough sportsmanship when we play sports. Like, you can be a little competitive, but don't go crazy, get all mad and bang stuff on our nets and walls. It's not like we're in the Olympics or trying to win a World Cup or anything. We're just trying to have fun and be cooperative with each other. Not to be mean, but I think the girls have a little bit more sportsmanship than the guys do. And I think the guys can be better if they show the teeniest, tiniest bit of support to the other team. That's all for today. See you guys later.
I agree with Sissa. There needs to be more sportsmanship in gym.
On to Leanna and Anthony with the Comedy Corner.
Hi, welcome to the Comedy Corner. I'm Anthony and this is...
Yana. And what I'm going to show you is 10 fun facts. Okay. You can't wash your eyes with soap. You can't count your hair. You can't breathe through your nose with your tongue out. You tried number 3. When you didn't know number 3, you realized it's possible only you look like a dog. You're smiling right now because you're a fool. You skipped number 5. You just checked to see if there is a number 5. Share this with your friends to have some fun too. And there's another one. 10 facts about you. You're reading this right now. You're realizing that is a stupid fact. You didn't notice I skipped 3. You're checking now. You are smiling. You're still reading this even though you thought it's stupid. You didn't realize I skipped 8. You are checking again and smiling about how you fell for it again. You're enjoying this. You didn't realize it's only supposed to be 10 facts. True, isn't it?
Good one, eh?
I know, right?
And here's some of my jokes. Here's mine. A black Jewish boy runs home from school one day and asks his father, "Daddy, am I more Jewish or more black?" The dad replies, "Why do you want to know, son?" "Because a kid at school is selling a bike for $50. I want to know if I should talk to him and bring it down to 40 or just steal it."
Is Google, well, here's another one. Is Google male or female? Female, because it doesn't let you finish a sentence before making a suggestion.
So true. Here's another one. Did you hear about the kidnapping at school? It's okay, he woke up.
What do you call a pig that does karate? A pork chop.
What do computers eat for snack? A microchip.
Have you heard about the new restaurant called Karma? There's a menu, you get what you deserve.
Have you heard about the new... Oh wait, no, I'm just replying back, oh god. So, why can't you trust an atom? Because they make up everything.
What did the banana say to the doctor? I'm not feeling well. That's all the jokes.
Yep. See you next month.
Bye.
Oh.
That was pretty good, guys.
We have some news sessions and best news. Now on to Mrs. Robertson with this day in history.
This day in history. On March 17th, 1966, on St. Patrick's Day, Jeanette Balls became Mrs. Robertson. That's 50 years later.
Jolly good, Mrs. Robertson, thank you, and congratulations on 50 years.
Mrs. Johnson with Aboriginal correspondent.
Hi there, this is Mrs. Johnson for Best News. I'm reporting on First Nations things. And last February, Dr. John, who comes to visit Touchet, came and played volleyball with the best students. With Dr. John's team, there was Dr. Ohada, who is a rheumatoid arthritis specialist, Michelle, who is his medical assistant, who also works for Carriers Can Family Services. And there's also Dr. Leanna, who is a resident, meaning a medical student. And LBN's nurse, Tim Sheehan, was also playing. Dr. John won 1 game and BESS won 3 games, so congratulations to BESS students. Yesterday was March 17th, and Mr. Morey decided that it was good for students to learn about local history. So we did something on residential school. Anthony put together a PowerPoint about Lujac. We went over the areas that people came from, and it was all over the north of BC. And it was eye-opening for all the kids. All the kids were, the majority of the students were Lake Babine Nation students, and there was a few that were not LBN. And it was an eye-opener for a lot of kids. It was really intense because there was a lot of information about abuse and information that was very disturbing, but it was necessary for the kids to learn so that they could take pride in their identity as being carrier or whatever they were. You need to be proud of being carrier, and hopefully that brings pride to carrier kids. We had 2 speakers come in, Paul Joseph, who shared a lot about what happened when he went to 3 schools. One was Immaculata in Burns Lake, the other one was Lejac, and then the other one he mentioned was Prince George College. And Prince George College was a high school in Prince George that was Roman Catholic based, and none of them had a good reputation. And to this day, Paul Joseph is affected by that, and it has a real negative impact on his life as well as for his children, because he mentioned that he's very overprotective over his children because of that, and he is looking towards more healing, and that's a good sign. And the other speaker was Emily Defoe, who works at the school here, but because the information is so disturbing and so intense, she was not able to share, but she's going to write it down and share it with the kids so that they have some insight of what happened in residential schools. Although it was a very heavy topic, it was good for the students to learn these things because it is our local history, and I'm glad that that happened. And I'm looking forward to some positive results with our students. That's it. See you next time.
Thank you, Mrs. Johnson. That was a really good game.
Here's Kunyo with something from Japanese culture.
Hi, my name is Kunio Tomita. I'm on an internship from Japan. I want to study English and Canadian culture. So I come here and I will stay until end of June. Nice to meet you all. Today I'd like to share most important thing about March in Japan. That is earthquake that occurred on 11th March 2011 and did big damage to central and northeast Japan. And that time over 15,000 people died. Most common cause of death was drowning. Because earthquake made a tsunami, like a big wave, and that hit many seaside cities, and tsunami destroyed many buildings. One of the important buildings that was damaged by tsunami is a nuclear power plant. The nuclear power plant reached criticality and polluted radiation into surround the area. That pollution isn't recovered yet. So people that live around the nuclear power plant can't go back home yet and can't get the previous life. So now there is continuing discussion for the use of the nuclear power and how to have a safe power plant, because oil power plant is not as dangerous but will pollute the environment. And nuclear power plant doesn't pollute environment, but if it goes into a meltdown, that is very dangerous. That is very big issue in Japan now, until now. Yeah. So I want to suggest, please think of the environment in your country and don't think convenience only. Japan made a mistake, but I don't want the same thing for you. So if you can, please weigh the benefit against the risks. And this is one more important advice. If you live seaside and a big earthquake happens, please run away to high ground. If tsunami coming, very dangerous to everyone. My talk is only that. Thank you for listening and giving me a time.
Thank you, Cunio, for your report.
Well, that's all we have for this month.
Morgan, I forgot one person for the news.
Who did you forget?
I forgot your clip. Here's Morgan.
Mr. Cunio, a Japanese intern, taught us how to make sushi on March 3rd, 2016. Who tried to make sushi? Well, Harley, Melvin, me, and Cunio, of course. It was so yummy, but obviously mine was the best. And you know what? We should have sushi for our lunch menu. It was really easy and fun. So thank you, Cunio, for teaching us how to make sushi. Bye.
You don't want to have it on the other side of the playground, right? Way over there.
That's all we have from this one.
We at BESS hope you have a great spring break. Oh wait, one more thing.
Apparently, Maury and Little have something for us, so we will send it over to them. Here goes this edition of BESS News. Bye.
Hey, it's Mr. Mole
And Mr. Little.
and we just wanted to talk to you about our top 3 spring activities.
Coming in at number 3, spring golfing. Alright, hole number 1. Wow! 350-yard par 4. Looks pretty wide open there, Maury.
Yeah, right down the middle. Bomber out there. Oh yeah, it's a beauty.
Not bad.
You see that one? I think it went right next to the hole.
I don't know, it's pretty white out there. I can't really see much, but it looked good coming off the tee for sure.
Definitely.
See what I can do.
Had some carry.
I like to tee up a little higher.
Well, you know, those who can't.
Alright.
I think we can get that one. That one's retrievable.
Alright. Somebody's closer.
Nice shot though.
Well,
let's get the rust out now. 18 holes, eh? Wow, great game of golf.
Sure was. Who ended up winning that?
I think my shots were better, but I couldn't find a single ball.
Yeah, I didn't find any of mine either.
I'm gonna call it a draw.
Alright.
So, coming in at number 2.
Spring tennis.
Yeah.
Woo! Oh, that was out. That was in. I would have had it if it was in. Well, where's the line? It's right up there.
Well, I still think that was in.
No way. Out by a mile.
Agree to disagree.
Okay.
So as it turns out, neither of those two activities were very practical for this time of the year. So coming in easily at number 1,
Maury's favorite, ice fishing.
Nothing. Thought you said there's fish in this lake, Maury.
Just gotta put your time in, man. Patience.
Well, we've been here for like 5 hours.
Well, that's it. You know, sometimes the bite's on. It's gonna happen here.
Oh, hey, the fish are really biting today. Oh, you guys haven't caught anything yet?
No, no.
Oh, here, do you want this rainbow? I'm a vegetarian.
Oh, thanks.
Oh. Jeez.
Our turn's coming.
Do you like my sword, 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 my diamond sword, sword? You cannot afford, afford my diamond sword, sword. Even if you don't, I have a patent. No one else can make a sword exactly in this manner, manner. Welcome to my manner, manner.
You have to ask him if he's ready.
Welcome to the entertainment. I'm Harley.
And I'm Shania. We are here to talk about Golden Globe Award.
Leonardo DiCaprio has been making movies since 1991. It's about time he wins the Oscars in 2016. That's a pretty long time. The actor has been a nominee, never a winner, since his 1994 nomination for What's Eating Gilbert Grape.
He's been waiting for too many years to win the Oscar. He's still not satisfied when he's telling his speech. For when he's been holding for two years.
2 years. 22 years, yeah.
22 years. Okay, this really,
Leonardo won the Oscars for being a best actor in The Revenant. Oh my gosh, he did it.
He finally did it. This was a good blooper. Good thing I didn't swear. Aren't you glad?
I picked my nose too.
You can start now. What's up? My name is Sissa, and I'll be your rancher for today. And the one thing that bugs me the most is that there's not enough sportsmanship when we play sports. That can be a little competitive, but don't go crazy and get all mad and make stuff on our nets and walls. That's a bore. Okay, it's not like we're in the Olympics or trying to win a World Cup or anything. We're just trying to have fun and be cooperative with each other. And not to be mean, but I think the girls have a little bit more sportsmanship than the guys do. Okay, and I think that the guys can be better if they show the teeniest, tiniest, littlest bit of support to the other team. And so that you don't even know, or the other team knows, or anybody else knows that you're showing a little support. That's all for today. See you guys later.
So it's designed to encourage and teach children.
Take.
Best news.
Everything is awesome.